Folks, so it is one of the biggest events in Houston. There's already a lot of buzz about next year's Rodeo Houston.
I know, there's going to be so much going on, including a new rotating concert stage. And of course, the biggest news to come out so far for next year, Garth Brooks, he's going to be kicking things off and closing out Rodeo 2018.
Yeah, people are so excited about this. So Houston Life reporter Steph Gerry is getting her grill on with Rodeo Houston president and CEO Joel Cowley. Steph, what's cooking?
You guys, we have some great stuff cooking now. Not only am I so excited about Rodeo, but you all know I'm really excited about meat too. Luckily, Joel Cowley, you're not only Rodeo King, you are Meat King too. So school me on some meat.
Well, I do enjoy my steak, and I will tell you, I'm not a chef. Chefs are artists. I'm a scientist. But there's a lot of science that goes into a great steak eating experience. And to really understand it, you have to know the anatomy of the beef animal.
All right.
A lot of mistakes, or one of the most common mistakes is a consumer will go in and pick a chuck or a round cut and put it on the grill and expect it to be good, and it's going to be tough. And the reason it's tough is these muscles have a hard job.
They're working it.
They're locomotive muscles. They have a lot of connective tissue. They're not tender. We have to focus on the middle meats for grilling, which is a dry cooking method.
Okay.
These end meats, slow, moist cooking method is the way to break down the connective tissue.
Well, it's grilling season, so let's pick some choice meat here.
So we want to focus on the rib, the loin, the sirloin, and then of course the tenderloin, because those are the most tender muscles that we're dealing with.
Yum.
Over here, these are the big three.
Okay.
You have the ribeye. The ribeye is one that's very tender. As you can see, it has more fat in it. If you like your steak done to a higher degree of doneness, like well done, that's a good choice, because that fat will insulate it against that higher degree of doneness. It'll still be juicy and flavorful.
But Joel, I like medium rare. So what do you have for me there?
That's my favorite cut, strip loin. It's the same muscle as the ribeye, just farther back on the animal. To me, it's the best combination of flavor and tenderness.
Fantastic. Now, as far as quality goes, we've got a little quick diagram here. You're going to teach us the best way to pick from the grocery store.
Best way to pick, all the meat that I have over here is USDA Choice, which is a very high quality grade. If you want to go up a grade and get more marbling, which is the fat within the muscle that makes it tender, juicy, and flavorful, you go Prime. You could drop down to Select if you want a little leaner cut of beef. If you pick those cuts we just talked about, you should be fine.
Awesome. Okay, so your secrets behind the grill. If I'm a novice, do I actually season, let steak sit out? What's the real way to do this?
My recommendation is take the meat out 15 minutes before you're ready to start cooking. Season at that time. It allows the meat to rise to room temperature. You'll get a more uniform cooking method. The salt will soak in. I like to use coarse ground lemon pepper and coarse ground garlic salt.
Fantastic. So nice and easy, you guys. And real quick, Joel's actually going to show us how to get those chef style, even though you're not a chef, style grill marks. So if you want to take it away there and just show us.
Crosshatch grill marks, basically you lay it on at a 45-degree angle, 10 o'clock to 4 o'clock. You leave it on there a couple of minutes, depending on your degree of doneness. You flip it on that same 45-degree axis. Then after a couple of minutes, you flip it again, but on a 8 o'clock, 2 o'clock axis.
Okay.
And then the last flip is on that same axis, and you'll get these beautiful crosshatched grill marks.
So obviously for TV, we had to do that a little bit quicker, but I've seen the real thing, and it really shows up well. Now, Joel, just real quick on the temperature. You gave me a really good tip earlier about how to not overdo a steak.
So use a meat thermometer, insert it into the center of the steak, and get a temperature chart on degree of doneness. So basically, rare is 125, medium rare is 135, medium is 145, but the key is take the meat off 5 degrees before it reaches your doneness, because it will continue to cook after it's off the grill, and then I would let it sit at least 5 minutes after you take it off the grill. The muscle fibers relax, the juice distributes, and it'll be outstanding.
And you guys know I have to have my steak medium rare, so that's a great tip, because you don't want an angry Steph with a bad steak. Joel, real quick before we go, just tell us a little bit about the highlights of Rodeo coming up around the corner.
We are really excited about the 2018 show. Brand new performance stage that's just going to blow people's minds. Garth Brooks opening and closing the 2018 show. We filled out some of the other lineup. I can't share it with you, but I can tell you it's going to be fantastic. World's largest livestock show, tremendous rodeo, and all the great things people have come to expect at the Houston Livestock Show and Rodeo.
And it's right around the corner, you guys, but right now I'm actually going to dig into this steak that Joel Cowley has made especially for me. So I know Jen and Derek, you guys are always saying, oh, Steph gets paid to do this. Today has been my favorite day to actually get paid to do this, because I'm about to eat some meat.
I still don't believe you get paid to do this. You are in hog heaven, my friend. That's awesome. And by the way, a lot of people are very excited about not only Garth Brooks, but that great new stage they have planned.
Yeah.
Can't wait for
Look
it.
at Steph, she's so excited about her steak. Okay, from event to ticket sales, you can get all things rodeo at the website, rodeohouston.com.
Yeah, that's right. And coming up next, what is trending online with Jason Cage from Mix 96.5. Like Channing Tatum's convenience store dance party? We'll tell you about it next.
Ooh, and we have some sliders of a different variety as well. We'll see you in a few.